Bud Johnson on the mound today, having an outstanding season so far. Can he continue his stellar play? It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Digging in, Tyler Stevenson.
Tonight, the catcher, number 37, Tyler Stevenson.
And a foul ball. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Nick Kurtz
Inside, ball.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing there for the A's, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next pitch is downstairs. Johnson, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2025. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 4 strikeouts. C.J. Kayfus up next for the A's.
Hee-haw!
And the 0-2.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Kayfus wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4. Johnson will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. One down. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Max. Muncy now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Stays alive. Two on, one out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one just misses. And now it's 3-2. He fouls it off. Will do it again. And a 3-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Sets him down looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And here is Henry Bolte. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. 0-1 now. And a foul ball. On, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the K. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging at off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
The 0-2.
Nope, that's outside. It's ball.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Rooker got it for the second time, and that's strike 1. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. You'll see another. That misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Outside, ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's downstairs and outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
He's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned.
Ball inside.
So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-0. That one fouled off. Strike 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball. That's the ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That's the ball.
Kurtz, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here's the 2-2. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. And that is out of play.
That missed. That's a ball.
On the ground to the left. Garcia tags the runner. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Henry Bolte up next for the A's. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down. And now Tyler Stevenson. He's been a great free agent sign. Just missed. The Royals leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. And a big swing and a miss. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now.
Ball.
Just off the outside edge. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest.
Now pitching for
Back
Kansas
now for the
City,
bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yoel Payamps.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty...
Back to the top of the order. Next up for the A's, Tyler Stevenson.
Stevenson.
The Athletics down to their final strike. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ground ball, and this should do it. Flips it, and that'll do it. Johnson pitched 5 scoreless and racked up double-digit Ks.
Some really good work from him on the mound, Boog. Maybe not dominant, but put together some good innings and helped lift him to the win. Nice job.
Bud Johnson, the league strikeout king, getting ready for this one. He's been dominant on the mound all season long. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Gunnar Henderson.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. The Royals looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
Ball. And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
That one misses. Full count now. Too high.
That's a ball.
It's ball
Take
four.
your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Laureano comes up to hit. Line drive, base hit. Bader quickly throws it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit. Foul off down the right side. Runners at first and second with one gone as we play game one of this four-game series.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, center field. Bader has a beat on it. Makes the grab. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. Foul ball there. 2 on 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
That's a ball.
That
Ball.
pitch
No.
just misses the inside corner. Full count now. Swing and a pop up.
You got room. You got room.
And that'll do it. Orioles strand a couple. The Royals will get their chance. Back here in Kansas City, leading off, Dylan Beavers. 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Stays alive.
Ball. Ball
Inside,
three.
just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Coming on his half, he's there to make the catch.
Batting seventh, the center fielder,
Colton Cowser will hit next, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. No score here in the second.
That's down. Ball two.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball one. No.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Samuel Basallo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. On the ground, right side. Aranda steps on the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former 2nd-round pick out of the University of Florida. Johnson back at it, facing one of the best hitters in the league this year, Singy.
Yeah, you got to dig deep here, Boog. It's a true test, mental and physical. Can't let the moment get too big on you.
That one fouled off. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Ball, no.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's Ramon Laureano. Fastball is outside.
Ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it
Ball
up.
3.
Next offering is downstairs.
High, 2.
It's a
Take your base.
leadoff
Ball
walk.
4.
And that's the go-ahead run. Johnson wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Johnson trying to find his groove again.
Ball 1.
Leadoff hitter aboard, and the alarm bells are quietly ringing.
Well, let's see how he answers, Boog. It's these moments that define a start. He's got to keep his composure right here.
Here's a 1-1. On a line. Brings it in.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
High.
Westburg batting with one down, takes a strike. Laureano on the move. And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and
Ball.
battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
That misses, and the count is 1-2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just
Inside.
missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Basallo stands in now and watches strike 1. Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Stays alive.
No.
got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side in the fifth. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Johnson back at it, facing the top of the order again. Never an easy task, but he's handled himself well so far.
Yeah, I agree, but nothing's automatic here, Boog. One mistake could flip this whole thing.
Yeah, that's fouled off. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late
swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Alonso in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a foul straight back. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Ball 2.
The Royals up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 down, nobody on. Oh,
no.
He doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Happ gets under it. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show Midwest.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Lucas Erceg.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cowser in position. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Johnson threw 6 shutout innings and notched double-digit strikeouts.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and he can be proud of that. They may not have gotten the win, but I'm sure his teammates appreciate the effort he gave.
Bud Johnson, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here is Matt Olson. The Royals could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Booth. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Nope, inside. Ball
Pitcher
two.
thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. That one misses, and the count's full. Center field. Hat in position. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Roman.
Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Johnson.
That's outside.
He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. That one catches the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Booth, and throwing the pitch.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ball one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Scoreless after one. Bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston. Wilyer Abreu. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Nope.
Pitcher challenges. He thought it was a strike. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Here's a 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Romy Gonzalez in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball right side, could be two. They take the force out, and that is a big first out. Now it's the shortstop, Caleb Durbin. That misses. Ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone, and worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
On the ground. Witt. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Over to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ball, that's down.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Strike on the inside corner.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Matt Olson down. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and that's ball one. That one fouled off. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the 4th. Back here in Boston. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Anthony.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4. Back inside Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Johnson back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Chopper to second. Clement in plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Durbin wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. That clips a corner.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time. Danny Jansen to hit here. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Good job to fight that one off. He goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
here at Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ball one.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at. Just not able to square it up.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Matt Olson, the next to hit. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. To second. Not in time. He's got a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
Ball.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. To third. The throw to first. And there's 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Duran in the box now. Takes strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's a ball.
Left field way back there. Carrying well. And it hits off the monster. In comes the run from second. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Abreu in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second. 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him looking. They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Phil Maton.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches.
On the ground to third. He gets there on a slide. And what a play. Ball game. Johnson with 9 punch outs in 6 innings against just 1 earned run.
I liked what we saw from him in this start, Boo. He competed, didn't fall apart at the seams, and made sure his teammates could finish the job and get the win. Nice start.
Bud Johnson on the mound today, having an outstanding season so far. Can he continue his stellar play? It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Bud Johnson. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer who shows up every fifth day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Johnson has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
That one fouled hard the other way. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And his season of strikeouts continues with number 250. Popped up. Aranda drifts towards it. And there's 2 down. Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. In the air to left center. Bader on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Kansas City Royals baseball on the show. Back here in Kansas City. And now for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Rodriguez getting to start in left. Batting in the cleanup spot. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swing and a pop-up. Garcia.
Go.
But it's the pitcher that makes the play. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Adolis Garcia.
Nope, outside.
Garcia went deep in his most recent game. And now it's even up. No score here in the 2nd. Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Foul ball there. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Hey!
That one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. On the ground.
Oh!
And that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now, Damian Stevens trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Stevens checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through him for the K. And he strikes out the side in the third. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Johnson back to work now. They just handed him a cushion, Siggy.
Yeah, now's the time to throw up a 0, Boog. Momentum's a fragile thing. You want to keep your foot on the gas and just shut the door here.
Shut it.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fastball for a strike. Duke thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And a foul ball. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. 0 for 1 so far.
Oh,
he's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Aranda steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
huh.
The Twins hitless so far in the game. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Kansas City Royals. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Rodriguez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3.
And that as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel
That's
more
high.
and more
Ball
desperate
four.
with
Take it
every out the rest of the way.
Johnson wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. So a man at first. Brooks Lee will hit next. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 3-1. Adolis Garcia, the next twin up to hit. Johnson taking a moment here after giving up the run.
Yeah, not out of this jam yet, dude. Needs to limit the damage here.
Man at second.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
So digging in, Walker Jenkins. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball 1. So man in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1. Oh,
I don't know how you take that.
that was a strike. Swinging a foul. Straight back. Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Twins 1. This is an AL Central. Back here in Kansas City, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Damian Stevens.
Did he go?
Stevens tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Ball inside. That's
He's
the ball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Duke at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. The Twins trailing by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Lee on the move to the gap. Takes it in for the out. Luke Keeschel, the next
50,
Twin up to hit.
Second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Twins retired in short order. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Ty France.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fouled off down the right side. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Hey!
The Twins down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that.
Ball 2.
And
No,
that
that's a
misses.
ball.
And now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hard hit left side. To first. 2 away to start the 7th. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Down go the Twins in order. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Mears.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Luke Keeschel. Hyams is just 1 strike away. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals take the series opener here at home. Johnson with double-digit strikeouts in this 7-inning start and just 1 earned run allowed.
Some really good work from him on the mound, Boog. Maybe not dominant, but put together some good innings and helped lift him to the win. Nice job.